Assalamu alaikum, guys. Just finished up my workout. It's a very large gym. There must have been, I'd say, about 150 people in there working out. Just a follow-up thought on what we talked about earlier, last couple of days. If I got all these people together and I asked them the reasons why they worked out, and some of the reasons may be, like mine. Hey, it's, I work out because the way I feel about myself, the way it makes me feel. And us being people of faith, we believe that, God has written for us how many breaths we're going to take. There's nothing we could do to increase it or decrease it. But at the same time, He's given us the power to choose. So proper rest, proper exercise, proper nutrition, we got to do what's in our control. Basically control the controllable. And then whatever happens, happens. And then there were, some younger guys in there. I overheard them talking. They were trying to get buff for the summer. I may have had similar reasons when I first started. Today in my mid-40s as opposed to when I first started working out when I was 13, 14 years old. So different people, different reasons. And there were also, there were also a couple of people in there, a couple of girls in there. I overheard them talking, and it was it reminded me of the conversation we had at the dinner table a couple of nights ago, where they were talking about makeup. And I just want to capture, the discussion from the other day. If you asked all of the girls, all of the girls on the planet, hey, why do you put on makeup? And what would they say? Just like working out, you'll get, examples such as some may say, hey, I do it because the way it makes me feel. I feel good about myself. I feel attractive. I just feel overall sense of well-being. Others may say because, I do it because, I look attractive to, my husband or such and such. Another girl may say, well, because I don't want somebody coming up to me and telling me, what the heck is wrong with your face? Something along those lines. And, another girl may say, well, why do I have to do this? Why don't guys have to do makeup? So you'll get, those types of responses. And as I used my buddy Anthony's example there. But, working out or the makeup examples, they've got a couple of things in common. And that's people do both of these things and everything else for one of two reasons: to avoid pain or gain pleasure. That's basically, I've come to realize that's, isn't that the basis of all human behavior? Everything that me and you and every other, everybody else around us, just these two things: to avoid pain or gain pleasure. Very powerful, things, both of these, pain and pleasure. Very powerful forces or emotions, or, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so how is that useful to us? Well, I gave you my example because at times I may know something is good for me, but I haven't done it because I may be associating pain with something that's good for me. And I used my investment example, my business example, that after making a couple of decisions, I linked pain and problems and headaches to growth and expansion, as opposed to opportunities, the pleasure, the freedom it could bring us. So likewise, in your life, what is it that you know you should be doing that is good for you? You're not doing it because you're linking pain to it. So knowing these two things, which is very powerful, you could link pleasure to it. You could reprogram yourself. Anyway, guys, very useful tools. Let's talk about it more later on. All right, love you guys. Assalamu alaikum.